I'm a man. Before anything else, that's what I am. I'm probably no different than you besides the obvious difference. My life is simple but happy. I work. I hang out with the boys. And I'm married. I go to church. Not as much as I should have, but my wife says all the time, as long as you have the faith of a mustard seed. So I'm hopeful that maybe he'll take it easy on me. My wife. You know, I remember when I first met her. Her eyes, her lips, everything about her. Amazing. I knew she was the one. I'm gonna miss her the most. The love that woman showed me was... You know, a month ago she told me she was pregnant. Being a man, I just knew I was gonna have a son. I was gonna have a boy that I could teach him to be a man like me. Take him to football games and basketball games and just teach him to be the best man he could be. I went to Africa once, and when I got there, I saw these women singing and dancing. I couldn't understand a word they were saying, but this one phrase that stood out to me. Umoja, Africa. Something about it just resonated with me. When I looked it up, it meant unity in Swahili. My wife telling me that she was pregnant was like her giving me my own little orbit of unity. And at the time, that's all I wanted. That's all I needed. I fought like hell to beat every odds stacked against me. Being a black man from a messed up neighborhood, I never wanted to be labeled a product of my environment. I mean, growing up, it was rough. My mother did the best she could, but she was 17 with a baby. She worked as a waitress till I was 15, and I remember she would drive me off to my grandmother's house, right? And my grandmother would always freak me out because she would always say, as a black man, you're expected to fail. I was like 7 at the time. And it wasn't until I was about 13 that she told me the most powerful thing. She said, just because you're expected to fail doesn't mean that you will. Prove them wrong. I was like 13 at the time. I didn't know what to do with that. But I listened. And I learned. And I went to school. Graduated with honors from both high school and college. I met the woman of my dreams. I got a job. Got married. Paid my taxes. Never really got in trouble. I mean, I got a speeding ticket or two, but then my wife told me she was pregnant. And boom! Dead. My life, over. Just because you thought. I don't know what you thought. I mean, I do have a hoodie on, so I guess that makes me look suspicious, but my wife has her cravings. I mean, how could you just shoot me and not even ask me what's going on? You just shot me without finding out what was wrong! If I was stressed like this, would you still have killed me? Umoja. Unity. Such a simple word, but such a difficult action. Unity amongst humanity. Will this world ever see it? Will it treat me fair because I'm human? I'm a man. I'm just a man. The faith of a mustard seed. Waiting to be judged is not easy. When you spend your time thinking about all the good and the bad that you've done, and praying that you've done just enough good to outweigh the bad so that you can enter into God's kingdom. My son or daughter. Never even found out what the baby was going to be. What kind of life will my child have without me? What will my wife do? I worked hard to make sure that I could take care of them. I just wanted to love them. I'm just a man.